Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Atif Hassan from Divisional Public School and Inter College, Model Town, Lahore. I welcome you in lecture number 5 of class 6 Computer Science. Before starting this lecture number 5, let's make a review what we studied in last lecture. Our last lecture was about storage devices, in which we defined what storage devices are, what is floppy disk, hard disk, CD and DVD, and USB flash memory. Our today's lecture is about output devices. Once the data is processed and it is converted into information, it can be displayed in different ways. Devices that show or generate output are called output devices. As we know, the data can be in the form of numbers, text, image, video, animation, and sound. Similarly, converted data, our useful, meaningful information, can be in the form of sound, text, picture, image, and animation. So as we need different type of input devices, similarly we need different type of output devices. Some example of output devices are monitor, printer, and speaker. Let's talk about these output devices one by one. Our first output device is monitor. Monitor is an output device and it is a compulsory output device. Computer can work without printer and speaker, but it is very difficult to use a computer without a monitor. It is the main device to see results, output. It is also known as VDU. VDU stands for Visual Display Unit. The output monitor creates on the screen is called soft copy. There are different types of monitors being used in our society, and very first type is CRT monitor. CRT stands for cathode ray tube monitors. These are our old traditional monitors. These monitors are heavier, need more space to work, and produce small amount of radiation. Their picture quality is also not very good. Because of these disadvantages, CRT monitors are nearly obsoleted. Our second monitor type is LCD monitor. LCD stands for liquid crystal display. These type of monitors are lightweight, flat, and do not need much space. They do not produce radiations. Their picture quality is much better than CRT monitor. Plasma monitor. Plasma monitors are recent development and show rich colors than LCD and CRT monitors. Printer is our next output device. Printer gives output on the paper. This printed output is called hard copy. Like monitors, printers also have different types. Very first type is dot matrix printer. Dot matrix printer prints by arranging dots on a paper. The quality is not very good, but the printing cost is less. It produces a noise during printing. Dot matrix printer is normally used where we need economical printing with low printing quality. Our next printer is inkjet printer. Inkjet printer has a print head that sprays tiny ink drops on a paper. It is better for smaller jobs and color images. These printers are popular for home usage. Its printing quality is very high, but its printing cost is also very high. Finally, laser printer. Laser printer is specially suited for printing large number of papers. It is quick, silent and produces a high quality print. Laser printer are used in offices, commercial printing shops where good quality is required along with economical printing. Our last output device is speaker. If computer processes input into information in the form of sound, then we need speakers to hear that information. Some computers have small internal speakers. A user can also attach external speakers with computer. Along with input, output, processing and storage devices, computer also have some communication devices. The devices which are used to communicate and connect a computer with other computers are known as communication devices. When we say a computer is communicating or connecting with other computers, it means that now our computer can send and receive data from other computers. Modem and network card are examples of communication devices. Our first communication device is modem. If we want to connect and communicate with other computers on the internet, then our computer must have a modem in it. Modem sends and receives data. There are two types of modem: internal modem and external modem. Internal modem is placed inside the system unit, while external modem is placed outside the system unit. In this slide, a comparison is made between a human being and a computer. Both are given the same question, and both are solving that problem with following same sequence of steps. That is, number 1 input operation, number 2 processing operation, number 3 output operation, and finally storage operation. This comparison shows us that problem solving techniques of both computer and human being are same. In the next slide, we will discuss about these 4 computer operations. First computer operation is input operation. In this operation, the computer accepts data and instructions from input devices. Input devices are keyboard, mouse, scanner, digital camera, microphone, etc. Second operation was processing operation. The operation in which a computer performs some action on the data according to the given instructions is known as processing operation. The processing is done by the central processing unit. Third operation is output operation. In this operation, the computer uses output devices to produce results of the processing. It may be either displayed on the screen or printed on the paper. Audio output is produced by speakers of the computer. Storage operation. In this operation, the computer stores the data or information on different storage devices such as hard disk, floppy disk, CD DVD and flash memory. Let's make a review of today's lecture. We started with output devices. Then we talked about monitor, printer, speaker, communication devices, modem, how computer works, and finally computer operations. Kindly visit www.dpslahore.edu.pk for Study Pack 2020. The study pack will be helpful for you in home assignments, syllabus topics, worksheets, subject notes, and workbooks. If you feel any problem in today's lecture, please mention your problem in comments. I will try to answer your problems mentioned in comments. And students, with the end of this lecture, we also complete our unit number 1. Hopefully, these all lectures will be helpful for you in your studies. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.